And we're live. We're live here on this beautiful Thursday night, about to become Friday morning, to watch the Batman 89, in honor of the Flash that's releasing this weekend. Everyone's got to see this movie but me. All right? I watch it tomorrow with the girlfriend. I'm expecting huge things. I am so hyped about this fucking movie that I have to go back and watch classic Michael Keaton film. Tim Burton directed Batman. Here's my steelbook of it. My steelbook of Batman. Jack Nicholson playing Joker. This isn't the first Batman movie I've ever seen. What's up, Film Psychic? What's up, my guy? Welcome to the stream. This is not the first Batman film I've ever seen. The first one I ever saw was Batman and Robin. So, I was 6 years old when I saw it, and I loved it. I loved that movie when I was 6 years old. I did not see Flash yet. You don't spoil it, or I will boot you from the stream. I didn't see Flash yet. You saw it. Everyone saw it but me. I mean, I'm telling you. I'm excited, though. I'm excited to see Michael Keaton because I think Michael Keaton is probably my favorite Batman, other than Christian Bale. I mean, Christian Bale, he's a great Bruce Wayne. I don't know if he's a great Batman. I don't know. Debatable, I guess you could say. Michael Keaton, though, I always loved Michael Keaton. He just loves playing Batman, man. He just loves the role. Where's the thing? Ooh, that'll work. That'll work. I could barely hold in spoilers. Well, how about you spoil Batman 89? Because that's the movie we're watching tonight. Let's focus on Batman 89. And you know what? Like, this Flash movie, I feel like it's a perfect bridge to all the DC films, right? The perfect bridge, because it starts in the DCEU with like Ben Affleck, but by the end of it, it's like he's fucked up the timelines, right? And it's like you can go and watch the Tim Burton Batman films now, right? It all fits in some weird continuity now. Cheers. My last Corona of the day. All right. The only one, actually. All right. I'm lined up at 0 minutes and 0 seconds. And in fact, let me get a timer up here so you guys can follow along with the timestamp. And yeah, I'm avoiding spoilers like the plague right now. I see a ton of spoiler reviews that came up today, which is kind of messed up because, early screenings are still today. I mean, Thursday screenings. But, most people are seeing it on Friday, like me, Most of the general audience is going to see it a Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Let's, how long is this Batman movie? I forget. Just get a 3-hour timer. Let's see. No. Is that what I want? Talks amongst yourselves for a few seconds while I pull up. I just had this thing up. Yeah, here we go. This will work. This will work. Put that, pause that, bring that back to position. And we'll bring this up. Hunter Iggy. What's your thoughts on people reviewing bombing the Flash? Yeah, I saw that. If you go on Rotten Tomatoes right now, sorry if the internet's kind of wigging out right now. I got a lot of devices on. I should probably turn something off. If you go on Rotten Tomatoes right now, you go to the audience section, it's like a 95 amongst verified users. And then if you click just everybody, it's like an 80% because people are review bombing it and shit. And guess what? A lot of those people are like Snyder bots. So they get all their bots going. They get all their little accounts going. Dude, some of these people have like 50 accounts. Like some of these Snyder people have like 50 like backup accounts. So do the math, That's a lot of fake reviews, right? And it's funny, the actual scores, like the critical scores, like a 66 something, 68, which is like the same as Joker. It's the same as Joker. Isn't that wild? That's so wild. So are we saying the Flash is as good as Joker? I'll take it. Let's put on the red for Batman. Right? Does that work? Does the red work? What was it doing? Yeah, I was going to stop watching it up. Okay. Share screen. Share. Put that over here. Full screen that. Put that over here. I don't want that as big. I don't want that big like that. That's better. That's much better. Yes, we're watching Batman 89. So boot up your Batman discs. And let's get this ball rolling. Hunter Iggy. Who would I cast for the Batman? Robert Pattinson. Oh my God. They listen to me. No. I don't know. You guys here, Andy Muschietti, director of The Flash, has just signed on to be the director of Batman Brave and the Bold. That was big news that dropped today. Very big news. I probably should do a little video on that. That's some big news. Here. Let's lower this a little bit. So let's get comfortable. I'm at 0 minutes, 0 seconds. 0 minutes, 0 seconds right here. And film says, bro, I just rewatched Firefly. I gotta say, maybe this is heartache, but I think Josh Whedon really got done dirty. He could have been a valuable asset to DC. Yeah, he's gone forever though, from like films entirely. It's gonna be. I mean, I'd be interested to see what the Josh Whedon comeback is, because if there's one thing people love more than taking someone down is watching the comeback. And I'd be very interested to see, because he's just a dickhole. You know, he's an asshole on set. I don't think he's actually physically hurt anybody. You know what I'm saying? Like, as far as I know, he's just a dick. You could turn that around, you know? Hot take. Okay, I got you. All right, guys. You guys ready? Are we ready? We'll just keep it going. We'll just play it. I'll get the timer going. In fact, let me make sure this is ready to go here. 0 seconds, 0 minutes, 0 minutes, 0 seconds. Very beginning, black screen. If you're on HBO Max, it'll probably still be at the 0 second mark. Hopefully the internet gets better as we go here. Ready? 3, 2, 1, and play. And we got the Warner Brothers logo. The classic Warner Brothers logo. In fact, let me switch this to headsets while this is going. Classic Danny Elfman theme playing. Why does this never go to headsets on Mac? All right. I got to do that because I'll get copyrighted if the YouTube hears the movie or sees it. That's even worse if they see it. But here we go. The iconic flying through the bat symbol for the first Batman movie ever. You know, Tim Burton is famous for saying that he did not read any Batman books. He's famous for saying that. I think he only read like The Dark Knight Returns or something like that. Not even. He's very famous for saying something like that. But yet, to start the first real Batman movie ever, because I don't count the Adam West Batman movie, right? We don't count that. That's a TV movie, really. We count this as an actual theatrical Batman film. And for the first time ever, we fly through the bat symbol. That's how you get introduced to the first Batman movie ever. Brilliant. It's really brilliant. And it's long as fuck. As you can see, the timer already. We are still just in opening credits, you know. But you get to listen to that awesome Batman theme, which still falls around Batman today. It's very iconic. It's almost as iconic as the Superman theme from John Williams. I feel like Danny Elfman really matched John Williams like that, you know? Some would argue one of the last like great Danny Elfman themes was Batman. He also did Spider-Man, didn't he? The Sam Raimi Spider-Man. We could look that up. I'm pretty sure he did. I'm very excited to see Flash and Michael Keaton back in the back suit. Very very excited. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. Remember the timestamps are going if you want to sync up with me to the movie to see what I want to. Directed by Tim Burton, just came on the screen. Full bat symbol. I gotta say a perfect bat symbol. And what's funny is that they had different versions of this bat symbol in this same movie. I love that shot, Gotham City, by the way. The gothic looking gothic. And by the way, center part, this center area, central part now. It's the Monarch Theater. You come to this set in this movie like at least 10 times. So they actually built this and they used the fuck out of it. Like they come back to the same location like 10 different times in this movie. Same thing with Batman Returns. It's like the same centerpiece, like they come back to several times. Tim Burton didn't fuck around. They built shit. They built shit. So we got a great Danny Elfman score to start the film, and we get what we think is Bruce Wayne and his parents coming out of the Monarch Theater, running through Gotham. I know they're about to run down the alley. And if you're a Batman fan watching this, you're thinking, holy shit, they're starting with the Waynes dying? They don't seem like the Waynes, That's what we're starting with. And it's a subversion. And it's the first Batman movie ever. So pretty brilliant. It's pretty brilliant, I would say. Even in the first Batman movie ever, they don't really show Batman's origin that much, We get a homage to it in this scene where some random families get mugged and then Batman saves them. Or he doesn't save them, actually. He lets them get mugged and then Batman catches these criminals later. But Batman sees the crime happen. And then he comes back. Is he on top of the roof? Really bad CG shot here on top of the roof. It looks almost animated. Really bad superimposed shot right there of Batman on top of the roof. So I was hoping Drew Goddard would direct Batman Brave and the Bold. He doesn't make films often. When he does, they're usually amazing. He's a natural comic fan. Oh yeah. Yeah, I'm glad they went with Andy Muschietti though, especially if the Flash is as good as I'm hoping it is. You guys have seen it, so you would know if it's good. If it's just good, come on now, that's a miracle. They don't think the Batman exists. Very classic. And there's Batman coming down in the background. Pretty iconic. So many iconic imageries with Batman to start this film. Film says it's good. All right, that's all I need to know. Don't tell me anything else. Don't tell me anything else. I have a feeling it's going to be my favorite DC movie. I have a feeling. I'm hoping it is. Let's get a frame here. Of course, there goes Michael Keaton getting shot in the gut in his big old bat suit where he can't move his fucking neck. I just judging by the trailers for the new Flash film, Michael Keaton moves way more. You know what I'm saying? Like he has way more movement than he did in this movie. He's so stiff. It's funny to look at it now because he is so stiff. It's funny. They don't remake this movie, right? They just keep making different interpretations of Batman, but they never go back and like remake a Batman film. You guys notice that? It's always just the next interpretation. It's always a new interpretation. What's up, brother? Sync up your Batman 89. I'm getting ready to see the Flash tomorrow. Twitter's a pain in the ass. I'm not gonna fucking bother with that shit right now. I'm locked anyway. I can't say anything for the next 4 days or something. Dude, there's so many people that haven't seen the movie that are like just saying horrible shit. It's ridiculous. There's Harvey Dent, starred Harvey Dent, which is Lando from Star Wars. Great casting. I would have loved to have seen, Billy D play Two Face over Tommy Lee Jones, 100%. But of course, I watched Batman Forever before I watched this original Batman 89 and Batman Returns because I was a kid when these movies were out, I was a little kid. And, Batman Returns and Batman 89, they're scary. You know what I'm saying? I don't think it's not movies for little kids. Like, there is something really dark about these movies, mainly because, Tim Burton's directing. So there's that natural darkness that he has in all his films. Like even Edward Scissorhands is a fucked up film. I wouldn't show kids. Flash is dope as fuck. I know, I'm feeling it. Film Psychic's in here. He said it was good. See, it says it right there. It's good. It's good. Dope as fuck. I can't wait to see Flash. Here's Jack Nicholson. I love that he just pushes her hair off of him. He's like, don't worry about it. I think that's a great thing. Now, this whole Joker origin thing, I mean, comic book purists love the fact that Joker doesn't have an origin. So when you try to do one, it better be good. You know what I'm saying? There's something unique. And in this movie, they tie Joker's origin to the death of the Waynes. Jack Napier, Jack Nicholson, kills the Waynes. He's the guy who killed the Waynes in Crime Alley. That's how they tie it all together. And very good idea, especially when they're making this movie back in the day. And I don't think they're thinking they're going to get sequels until this movie drops, They didn't know this movie was going to be a gigantic, like, huge fucking hit. I think adjusted for inflation, Batman 89 is like $1 billion movie. I think if you adjust it for inflation, I don't think they were expecting that. You are my number one lie. I fucking love that line, dude. Iconic stuff. Harvey Bullock, Lieutenant Bullock, the reporter dude, new characters. Ooh. What's his name? I think it's like Kent. Tell me thoughts of Peacemaker. I'm shocked. I liked it as much as I did. I'm amazed that I loved Vigilante considering I hate Deadpool. Yeah, dude, I love Peacemaker. I think that show is the best thing to happen to DC in a long time because if you notice, there are like points in that show where it is serious and kind of like dark as hell, but they have the comedy to alleviate it. So I love the balance they have in that show. Like I remember that moment where he shoots his own dad in the head, his racist father, he shoots him in the head. And dude, it gets like serious for a second. I love that. I love that balance. And the vigilante's like he doesn't know how to handle it because vigilante's autistic. He doesn't know how to handle social interactions. So he's not like Deadpool. He's different, right? Thoughts on Vicky Vale? Kim was great, but it's crazy we haven't seen Vicky since. Yeah, dude. I mean, yeah, Peacemaker was awesome. Yeah, Vicky Vale. This is her biggest role she's had in a Batman film. I think it's the only time you see Vicky Vale in any Batman film. You see her in the Arkham games. Arkham City, you actually get to see her, I think. And I actually think you see her in all those Arkham games. But yeah. I thought she was a good love interest for Batman. But as we find out by the end of the movie, Batman can't have a love interest because that's the deal. He can't be Batman and be happy at the same time, right? Oh, it's right hand man Bob pointing the gun at Lieutenant Bullock. If you check the timestamps, we should be synced up. There's the first Joker laugh. It's him going, That still looks good. It's funny, there's a lot of superimposed shots on here, a lot of like canvas painting in this movie, and a lot of that stuff holds up. What doesn't hold up in this movie is like the CGI shots. And I wish they would go back and remaster it. You know what I'm saying? Like, we could do that with video games, right? Why can't we do that with movies with old CGI? Why can't we put a fresh coat of paint on that CGI? You know what I'm saying? Oh, and by the way, talk about CGI. Everyone's bitching about the CGI in Flash, right? And then Andy Muschietti has an interview saying a lot of it's intentional because Flash is seeing a distorted world around him because he's moving so fast. So it's not supposed to look right. So I was like, God damn it. My assumptions were true. There's something intentional they're doing with it. Maybe it works, maybe it doesn't. I don't know. It's going to work for some people. It's not going to work for other people. We'll see. I need to see it firsthand. But it's sounding like it's an artistic decision in the new movie. And here's Vicky Vale's legs. Oh God, she has a ponytail and glasses. That was from not another teen movie. Chris Evans. Oh God, I can't fix her. She's got a ponytail and overalls and glasses. Wow, gotta be careful with George Lucas effects regarding CGI. I know, but I get what George Lucas is doing, though. I get what he's doing. He sees like, man, he's looking at old films. He's like, God, we can make this better. Like, we can fix this. I can understand that. Like you see something, and you're like, God, this could be fixed easily. But if you do it, you better do it right. You know what I'm saying? You better do it fucking good. Yeah, I love Firefly. I have my Firefly. I have the whole season of Firefly on Blu-ray, and I have Serenity. Is it called Serenity? Yeah. The Blu-rays. Marry me, buy me lunch. Oh shit. I want to put the volume up a little bit. Oh God. I might need to refix the timestamps here. That's not good. Okay, we see Jack Napier in a purple suit playing with the cards. I really like how they do the whole, Joker thing in this movie. They are already playing with you like that. Oh, that statue had a penis on it. He was holding the Joker card. As he pulls it down, you see a naked statue, and Jack Napier's girlfriend walk in, who's the mob boss's actual, wife or whatever. That's why he decides to kill Jack Napier. Which is just all he has to do is just look at Napier after looking at his wife, and then that's all he has to do. You don't need dialogue. You know what I'm saying? Excellent, filmmaking. You tell a story through actions, not dialogue. I'll tell you, so many movies could be fixed by taking out dialogue. Film is a visual medium. You're my number one guy. Dude. Did they put this dude on a box, or is he really that much taller than Jack Nicholson? He is a huge dude. Don't forget your lucky deck. Ooh. All right, my timestamps might be a little off, but we should be around the same spot. If you looking at the timer, we should be around the same spot. I might be a second or two ahead or behind you, whoever. I've been saying the Flash CGI was intentional since I saw it. It's beyond clear it was meant to be that way. It's not. Let's say the CGI is great. It's not. However, the stuff most people are crying about is 100% intentional. A silent Tarantino film. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. It'll be 20 minutes long. You take out all the dialogue, it'd be like a 20-minute film. It'd just be the action scenes. Dude, somebody should do that edit. A no dialogue Tarantino film with his films. It'd be like fucking 10 minutes long, 20 minutes long. Cut out all the dialogue. Here's the greatest Butler Alfred of all time. I'm sorry, he is. This Alfred makes these movies so much better. I don't know what it is. He put $1 on the tray. Alfred gives drinks out, and then the reporter puts $1 on the tray. He's like, "Thanks," and Alfred picks it up like, uh-huh. Oh my god! Here's Michael Keaton. Here's Batman's introduction as Bruce Wayne. Which one's Bruce Wayne? I'm not sure. Dude, I love his Bruce Wayne. He's so fucking good, dude. I don't know what it is. He's so fucking funny. He puts the pen in the fucking flower or whatever. Alfred picks up the pen. He's just oh god. There's so many funny moments in this opening scene here with Michael Keaton. The glass, he misses the thing, Alfred fucking picks it up before it falls. So many funny stuff going on here. And Commissioner Gordon, all right. The one thing I would say that Tim Burton definitely gets wrong is Commissioner Gordon. Because as we know, Commissioner Gordon's a huge part of the comics. He's a huge like character. And in this movie, he's treated as a joke. Like he's a total joke in these movies. He's just there to say, turn on the bat signal. That's all he's there to do in these movies. No comment. Great suit. No comment. This is how reporters should be treated all the time. Then we're going to the Ace Chemical Plant soon. Aaron Eckhart. Oh, dude. Dude, the line coming up here where the guy goes, look at this guy, King of the Wicker People. That gets me every time. It's coming soon. It's Armory. Arsenal. This is a subtle nod that Batman has been all over the world and trained in every different battle style, martial arts style. That's the point of this armory room. King of the Wicker People. Japan. How do you know it's Japanese? I bought it in Japan. It's funny that nobody knows what Bruce Wayne looks like. They don't know what he is. You know. Do you know what every billionaire looks like? Not me. Probably like a couple. There's a lot more billionaires out there. You have no idea what they look like. I like that they play with that in this movie. Dude, for how dark this movie is, there's a lot of funny moments right here. A lot. That's why I don't get why people are surprised when Batman cracks a joke or something like that. Like, come on, man. It kind of started with Adam West, didn't it? Much respect to Michael Gawk. Is that how you say his name? I don't know how you say his name. He was awesome Alfred, much like the Desmond Lufwil. I can't say names, but I know who you're talking about. I know who you're The worst thing about the movie is the final fight. Some random guy beats up Batman before Batman beats the Joker. Why wasn't this random guy used against Batman earlier? Because Joker only had one of them. He only had one guy that knew martial arts or something. Oh, and give him a grant. Bruce Wayne. And Batman's recording them behind the mirror because Batman's a little pervy. All right, he's gonna record everything. He's got 3 cameras on them. That's so funny. And I really love the art style Tim Burton does with the Batcave. There's like, you know, a bunch of old screens, but there's something like Art Deco about it. It's something you see in the Batman animated series. It's like this like futuristic but still 1950s aesthetic to it. Very Art Deco type thing. I like it. I like that his little knobs he's turning. I like and you see the shot that we saw. I think there might be a mosquito in this room. Mm, this is another shot that's like, it looks like a matte painting of the chemical factory in the background. And if you pause it, it doesn't look that good at all. You know what I'm saying? I feel like that's with a lot of CGI or, with any movie. If you just pause it on a still frame and really examine it, it's not gonna look good either way. Here. Hold on here. We've been ratted out, boys. Turn that thing on. But it's funny. I mean, if you're gonna do a Joker origin, I don't mind him being like a former mobster or bad guy, a criminal. Uh, you know, I do like the Killing Joke origin where he's just like a guy and his wife's his wife dies and he has to go through with this you know crime that he set up already. Oh my god! If you look behind Eckhart, it's leaking already. The Ace Chemical thing is leaking behind. You can see green coming out of it. It's like corroding away. So this chemical plant is already dangerous. It's already not good. And Joker about to fuck it up even more. Could you have got a better casting for Joker, by the way? Jack Nicholson. Could there have been a better Joker at the time? Man, if there is some way they could bring him back, you know, uh, Jack Nicholson's old as fuck. He'll never have it. But, if there was some way. I mean, you brought Michael Keaton back. Might as well get, this Joker back. And look at Batman's bat symbol on his chest. It doesn't look like the symbol you see at the beginning of the movie. It has like a bunch of extra shit on it. Around like the tail part or whatever. So they went through several different designs of that bat symbol before arriving at the one that you see at the beginning of the movie. Like they weren't even committed to the one they were using on his suit in the movie. Like they had by the end of this movie, they changed it, Pew, pew, pew. They're just getting chemicals everywhere. This is not sanitary. At the time, probably no. Ledger's still the best. In my opinion, Barry Keoghan has a lot of potential. I know. I really like the design of Barry's face too. It's just so fucked up and like scary looking. I'm like, we haven't had a scary Joker ever. Give me something that's gonna scare me. I mean, this universe. I mean, this Pattinson Batman's already super dark and adult. Like, give me a Joker that I don't want to touch me. I don't want that Joker touching me. You know what I'm saying? That Barry Keoghan Joker. I don't want that guy touching me, type thing. Yeah, Nicholson's a perfect fit for this movie, and he had the star power to really put this movie over the top at the time. Uh, I think this is after Shining. This is after Misery. No, he wasn't in Misery, but it's after The Shining. One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest. I think this is after that as well. So he was in a bunch of great films already. Man. The thick rubber on Batman's mask, man, that is thick. Batman's gone. You turned your back on Batman. Never do that. He's gone instantly. And it's Bob telling him to get out of here. That's one of the saddest parts about this film is when Joker kills his henchman Bob. Like it's like, come on, why you gotta betray Bob like that? Think about the future. And he kills Eckhart. Eckhart's dead. Eckhart was actually a big he was a big part of the Batman Begins movie, actually. Oh, my face! There's Batman trying to save him. He's all fucked up. I mean, I want to pause it on Jack Nicholson's face right here. He got all cut up. And does Batman let him go, or does he just slip through Batman's fingers? It's never really quite, I never really quite feel like one way or the other. It's either Batman dropped him on purpose or it slipped through his fingers. Uh, it's ambiguous a little bit right there, which I like a lot. You don't get really a definitive answer. And the smoke, enveloped by smoke, and he gets out of there. Very dramatic. Batman is dramatic. Yeah, poor Bob. I won't kill you, but I don't have to save you. Yeah, I know. I mean, I feel like, Baby Batman had that same mentality right here. Here's the cards, the deck of cards, and Joker's hand. Iconic. I don't even think that's a real hand right there. I think that's like a prosthetic, like dummy hand that they put out. I don't even think that's a real hand. Tim Burton, always with the iconic imagery. It is a visual medium first, and sound and visuals. Very important. Wayne. The guy is a stiff. Yeah, Bruce Wayne's a stiff, the billionaire. You got no chance, my guy. Vicky Vale's going after him, man. Are you kidding me? You got no chance. He's funny and he's a billionaire, okay? You're fucked. This is a funny scene too. Lots of funniness. They're across the whole table. Bruce Wayne's drinking his soup with the spoon going out like you're supposed to. Real formal. The soup. Can you pass the salt? He has to get up and walk all the way over there. I love this line too. And Bruce is like, I don't think I've actually ever been in this room. It's coming up soon here. That tells you a lot about his character. Just this little scene right here where he's like, you want to get out of here? And they go to the kitchen. Like, tells you a lot about Bruce Wayne. Yeah. Oh yeah. Brilliant. Just brilliant. Yeah, I know. He's so desperate for that Mickey Poontang. the and he's gonna we're gonna eat with the butler because Alfred's Bruce's dad, like his closest thing that Bruce has to a dad. Alfred's so good in this movie. Um, but they cast him so old, he does come off more of a grandfather Lee, you know? When he really is like Bruce's actual like dad, really, at this point. I always hate Batman when he lashes out at Alfred. He's like, "You're not my dad, Alfred." Like, I always hate that. It's so like teenage angsty bullshit. It's like, really, Alfred, the guy who's been raising you since you were like 12, is not your dad? Okay, gotcha. It's right here. I think Bruce Wayne already, he doesn't do that in this movie. This is like one of the Batman movies where Batman doesn't do that to Alfred, where he's like, "You're not my father, Alfred." This is one of the few ones where he doesn't do that. Damn, Batman is such a stud. All right, we're back in the streets. Surgery. There's a sign on the wall that says surgery. Outside a door, surgery in the middle of an alley. You gotta love these sets. You gotta love these sets. He said, "You don't go anywhere." As he's unwrapping, he grabs the guy. You don't go anywhere. um, I want to say these prosthetics on Jack Nicholson's face. I think he said something about them being very uncomfortable or something. Um, yes, you had to work with. He doesn't kill the guy. He just starts laughing hysterically. Super dark and scary. Like, think about what they're coming off of the Cesar Romero Joker. Did I say Romero? That Joker from Adam West is the last time people saw Adam West in live action. I mean, the Joker in live action was that Adam West show. So to go from that to this Joker who's laughing like a madman and like it's really dark and scary, it's a great reimagining of the character for audiences, right? And it's something that the movies have followed ever since. It's not like Joker has been like a crazy like um you know funny character. I mean, he's funny, but he's not like likable. He's like evil and dark in every movie since, except for Leto's Joker. Leto's Joker is kind of ridiculous. I'm glad we're not seeing that Joker again. Uh, I feel like Leto's Joker might be closer to the Adam West series than anything. Palms. Jack. Fried. Jack Collins. Uh, yeah, you gotta love him. A woman. Yeah, great performance by him. And the giant statues, that's something Tim Burton did. You look at the outside his windows, a giant statue. That's a part of the building. That's not something Joel Schumacher did. That's something he was expanding on what Tim Burton did. I think he looks really good in the shadows right here, Joker. It's all practical. Maybe we can cut a deal. Joker. And you see the purple scuff on his neck on the right side? I'm a lot happier. And now we're about to get the other famous line. Wait till they get a load of me. After this whole Vicky Vale thing. So good. The Gothic architecture. Yes. Yes. That's why we talk about the Gothic architecture. That's what I preached about Reeves brought back in the Batman. Yeah. The Reeves Batman Gotham City is like, it has its own identity again, which is something you lost in the Nolan films. The Nolan films, it was just Chicago. You know what I'm saying? Like, it just looked like a regular city. Except for Batman Begins. Batman Begins had its own unique look. I wish they stuck with that, you know? But yeah, we went back to that in the Batman. The Batman Gotham looks really good. It has its own identity. It's great. And he's hanging upside down like a bat. It's just what Batman does. He gets up in the morning, hands upside down. Mm-hmm. Smile on my face. I would love to know how they did the background, you know, outside these windows. Is it just painting? Because you see there's a red dot flashing on that building over there. So is that just like a little light bulb? Like a little Christmas light? This looks great. Wait till they get a load of me. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Ooh, ooh. Dude, Jack Nicholson's out of his fucking mind in this movie. Like, I gotta think that was improv. Him going like, ooh, ooh. That's gotta be like. So Bruce Wayne and Vicky already got it on. You know, first date smashing. All right. Batman don't got time. He's Batman at night. He's doing business meetings in the day. You know, he's running. You know, he don't have a whole lot of time. Dude, she wants his cock in and around her mouth. Alfred's all happy because Bruce has a little girlfriend. You know, Batman Begins is super underrated. It's actually about Batman. Yeah. It's one of the greatest. I feel Batman Begins is one of the best origins ever. One of the best origin movies ever. This Batman 89 is not a Batman origin film. This is like Batman's already been Batman for like a few months or maybe a year, you know, like it's more of a Joker origin movie. Which is funny. We always complain about Batman. We see Batman's origin too much in all his films, right? But in the first Batman movie ever, it's not an origin. You know what I'm saying? Like we are just picking up where Batman is. Yeah, it was Matt paintings with the backgrounds. Yeah, and I wonder what they did with the lights though. They probably just stuck like a red Christmas like light, right? And that blinking in the painting. I mean, that's how easy it was to do that. Dude, this makeup always tripped me out. Like It's Jack Nicholson's skin makeup on top of the white. Always tripped me out. Oh, got a live one. So my fucking stream is like going wacky right now. It'll come back. We are plugged into the Ethernet cable, so I don't know why it's going up and down. What's this? In Batman Begins, Bruce goes from almost killing Joe Chill to the savior of Gotham. He's almost a murderer and then becomes a hero. Huge psychological transformation. But I don't have to save you. Yeah, I agree. It's the best of the trilogy. You know what? I don't know. I like The Dark Knight a lot. But maybe it's just because Heath Ledger's in it. And Heath Ledger really stole the show in that movie. Dude, he wipes his forehead. Is he wiping the white paint on his forehead? Or is... Get out of here. Always trip me out. Always trip me out how they do that stuff. There's Bob. Ever loyal Bob. Bob? Knox. I always forget that name, Knox. Because he's only in this movie, I think. Bob, you are my number one guy. Oh my god. Bob with the glasses. You gotta love Bob, dude. Bob is so fucking good at this. Joker's out of his goddamn mind. No. I'm glad you did. Dude, Jack Nicholson's having so much fun with this movie. Like, why not bring him back to be Joker again? Let Jack Nicholson be an old Joker, like just off his rocker. That'd be so fucking funny. Dude, that'd be so great. And like he's ushering in a new generation of Joker. You know what I'm saying? There's a new Joker he's training or something. I know he dies at the end of this movie, but we could retcon anything. We just had a Flash movie with a bunch of multiverses. Let's start retconning some stuff. Forget about Bruce Wayne. Dude, Knox is so jelly of Bruce. Yeah, you feel a little bad for Knox in this movie. Heathen's my boy, Aussie. Shout out to Australia. From down under. From way down under. Where the toilets go in the opposite direction, right? Look how ugly that Chevy is that she's driving. Ugly ass Chevy. I keep checking my arms because there's a mosquito flying around. I think I got him. I swatted something. I don't know. I'm like paranoid about it. The Wayne's parents, he brings flowers to the spot every. I want to say like every week. Everybody does this. And if you play Batman, Arkham City, you can go to the exact, location where the Waynes die, and there's roses on the ground. It ties into this movie a little bit. Crime Alley. May not walk down a street called Crime Alley. I don't think you should do that. You know what I'm saying? If it wasn't for the unfortunate death of Heath, I seriously doubt Two-Face would have died. I feel like they should have kept Two-Face alive. Like, I never really was clear to me that he died from the fall in that movie, because Batman falls from the same height and he gets up. So you could have just did it where like Two-Face got knocked out and then they brought Two-Face to Arkham Asylum, in secret, didn't tell the public, and you could have continued with him alive. But yeah, if Heath Ledger stayed alive, we would have had like 5 more of those Dark Knight films probably. And other directors would have took over and stuff. Like, Heath Ledger dying like changed everything. We definitely would have had way more Dark Knight movies. He would have been Joker for like the next 10 years, Here comes the mimes. And there's Bob. Here's Bob doing his job. You are my number one guy. When I watch these Tim Burton Batman films, I always like wonder what that third Tim Burton Batman film would have been. I think it would have had something to do with Two-Face. I think they talked about that. Two-Face, we would have saw Billy D become Two-Face. That definitely would have been the third Batman film, which Batman Forever, they did that. Two-Face was the villain in that one. So that's something they carried over from what Tim Burton already was planning. The pen is certainly mightier than the sword. Would that be enough to kill him? Maybe it's like a poison dart pen, right? He throws into his neck and there's poison in it. Because I don't think he got enough puncture to kill the guy. There's so much fat in that neck. Here's Bruce. He gets shot in the arm. He doesn't move. It's about to happen right here. Boom. Right there. Boom. He recognizes the smile. That's how he puts it together, that this is the guy who killed his parents. The smile. That's how he starts to put it together, right? There's something magical about films that had that film set look. All these stages look so artificial, but I love it. Yeah, dude, they had to build all this in these movies. I need to. Oh my god, I think I just saw it. They should do an Elseworld noir, early 1900s Batman, wintertime movie, murder mystery. Jack the Ripper is the villain. Gotham by Gaslight. Oh yeah. World we live in, man, dressed as a bat. This town needs an enema. Love it. Fucking love it. I need a glass of water. Oh, Alfred, why don't you marry her? Dude, is there any like Catwoman like references with Michael Keaton in the Flash movie? I'll have my eye out for that stuff, for sure. It wouldn't surprise me if Gunn allowed something like this. Yeah, Gunn said something about Elseworld movies. He said something about like we're gonna have Elseworld stories and stuff. They already did an animation, so I guess next would be live action. While you're at live action Batman Scooby Doo film, that shit would kill. Did they have a crossovers with Scooby Doo and like the Adam West Batman back in the day? it's not that far off. It's maybe animated. I think that's another animated type thing. Does nobody like she's like, find out what's special about that alley to Bruce Wayne. I can't she can't look it up herself. There's no like, newspaper database she can go to, like find how his parents died. Like that would be a huge story. You know what I'm saying? Like the whole the details would be in the obituary of his parents' death. The photos. It's Knox. No style. Hat and tie. That goes. She's about to trade him. uh, I'm a mind make spooky. Batman does kill Joker at the end of this movie. And I gotta imagine that probably pissed off a lot of Batman fans back in the day, right? Which, by the way, there probably wasn't a whole lot. There probably was a whole lot of like people that were super into the comics back then. Because for story reasons, it makes sense to kill the Joker. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it puts a conclusion on things because they don't think that they're gonna get a sequel. You can't assume you're gonna get a sequel, so let's put a conclusion on this thing. Mm, drug use. And this is kind of fucked up. He puts the makeup, I mean, he puts the chemicals in the makeups that causes the people to laugh themselves to death, which is classic Joker. So, somebody knew comics on this film. It wasn't Tim Burton. Somebody was telling Tim Burton what to do. 100%. As far as like, the laughing gas and stuff like that. The Joker ads, guys. The Joker ads. Oh my God. Call me crazy, but the actor that played Vigilante could make a good Superman, right? He looks like Clark with the glass. I think he'd make a better Jimmy Olsen. I'll be honest. I think he'd make a better Jimmy Olsen. I need somebody a little taller to be Superman. Uh, Personally, I do love the actor though, for sure. If he remains canon, which is the plan, that's impossible. I heard they're recasting Vigilante in the next, when they do Peacemaker again. That's what I was reading, right? They're recasting him. Scheduling conflicts or something like that. Who knows? They pushed back the production dates for Peacemaker, so they might get him back. We'll see. Where? Get there, right in your home. Ah! And a lot of this movie is Michael Keaton staring at TV screens. Let's be honest. Let's be straight up right now. A lot of this movie is him watching TV or looking at a screen of some kind. Now, Michael Keaton's Batman thinks Jack Napier is the killer, the guy who killed his parents, but I think he's just imagining it. I think he's just like he's convincing himself that he's the killer. They look horrible with that. This is so funny. They look horrible without makeup. Cologne. Underarm deodorant. She's got all the flakes on her black jacket. Dude, they went all out with those details right there. Dent. They really were setting up Dent right, man. It would have been great to have him as Two-Face. Yeah, Bob Kane did. That's about the extent of Two-Face's scenes in this movie. I remember hearing Bob Kane consult on this film. He's got sole credit for the creation of Batman, I think, on this film, which is fucked up. I don't even think they put Bill Finger's name on here. If I'm remembering right. We'll watch the credits, but I'm pretty sure. I don't know if they mentioned Bill Finger at all in the credits of this movie, which is fucked up. That's like Stan Lee getting the sole credit for Spider-Man. It's super fucked. Or Stan Lee getting sole credit for anything he did. I always love what they do with the makeup with him when he's putting on the human skin makeup, All right, we're at the art gallery. Very Art Deco. Very Bioshocky, you know what I'm saying? Way before Bioshock came out. Is it Ayn Randian? No. I don't know. Yeah, they better not cast Vigilante, but I'm pretty sure I could I mean I could look it up here. I'm pretty sure. Charmed audiences as Vigilante on James Gunn's poster, but it turns out he almost didn't get that. Oh, no. Okay. No, he was okay, that's what it was. They had an original guy shoot 5 episodes, and they recast it with the guy you see now. Freddie, yeah, Freddie. He was the recast guy. All right, so that explains it. That's where I was getting that from. They had a whole other guy that they had to reshoot with Freddie took over. She's putting on the mask. That's where we're at. Now, is this gas killing these people right now? Did Joker just kill everybody in this place, or is this just knockout gas? I think he just killed everybody in this building. Yes. I think the first film he's actually, as a credit, is Batman versus Superman, funny enough. If you watch the opening credits for that film, it says Batman created by Bob Kane and Bill Finger, or with Bill Finger. Which is the first time that's happened in a Batman movie, right? I don't know why my controller is turned off right here. Damn. The fucking great Prince music starting. We can't play that. Another reason this movie's great is the Prince music. Let's be honest. Immortalized Prince forever with this. I didn't know who Prince was before seeing this movie at all. I had no idea who the fuck Prince was. This was my introduction to Prince. It was this fucking art scene. They're just ruining this art. I love that neon green color that they're in. When am I seeing The Flash? Tomorrow. I'm going to wake up. I'm going to platinum Hogwarts Legacy. I'm really only 2 hours away from that for platinuming the game, which is awesome. And I'll have a review of that game. Eventually, I'm supposed to play. Yeah. That's the article I read. At 52. Yeah. I'm glad they changed the last minute to Freddy. You know, I'm glad. That's what I was thinking of when I was thinking about recasting, so many fucking news articles. They all get, mixed together in my brain. Right? Yeah, Prince was insanely hot at the time. Dude, everybody loved Prince at the time. But I was too young. I was way too young to understand all the sexual innuendo with, Prince. I just thought he was a weird guy. But that guy was a player. That guy had tons of sex with tons of people, all right? That's what all his songs are about. Now that's good work. He looks at the dead body. Oh, that's good work. The skulls. But I like it. I don't know if it's art, but I like it. I was in the bath. I always imagine Joker smells like shit. You always think about that? Like, does Joker really take baths? Why would he? Why would he even care to take baths? These are the things I think about when I'm laying in bed at night. I think he would smell like rotting, like flesh. That's what I would think Joker smells like. And burnt hair or something. I want my face on the $1 bill. Do I look like I'm joking? Dude. And Bob? Dude, it's really disturbing that he kills Bob, man. That's when Joker really crosses the line, when he kills Bob in this movie. I could almost forgive him for everything else. Oh, I'm in trouble now. He fucked her up. That's why she's wearing a mask. That's the last time you see that character, too. Oh, no, Picasso. What do you know about? I thought it was a Pisces. Dude. Oh my god, he's hilarious. Ah, she throws the water. I'm melting. Dude, this movie's how old? I'm still captivated by this fucking scene right now. I'm melting. Trailer moment. Dude. You could see the cords on Batman as he's coming down. Hold on. Dude, they gotta find a way to bring back Jack Nicholson's Joker, man. Wonderful toys. The fucking Batmobile! First introduction of the Batmobile! Still one of the coolest. You know, for sure. Super iconic design. It's like a Ferrari mixed with like, you know, a tank with bat wings on the back. Neo, neo, neo. There's a fucking jet engine on the front. I think it's dope. This is the only way you can make turns is grappling hooks. That's the only way. Jesus Christ. It costs like a 20 car pile up here. Excellent stuff. Yeah, dude, that whole Joker. My face is melting. So iconic. I remember something from behind the scenes. His ears were too tall for the Batmobile. Um, so he had a different cowl to wear when he was actually sitting in it, where they cut off like half the ears or something like that. Look at that CGI on those shields. Dude, I swear to God. Hell yeah. Man, I'm so excited for Flash. It's so, man. I'm so excited to see Michael Keaton's Batman again. This is great. How much do you weigh? 108. 108. What? You lying sack of shit. You ain't no 108. Look how tall she is. She's like, what? 108. You 125 at least. He really is trusting of her not to let go, dude. Playing possum. Batman playing possum. Love it. Because it's not like the bullets had any effect on him. So he's just playing possum. Bob's there. I forgot Bob was there. Shooter. Yeah, dude, like he was up the whole time. Yeah, the entire Bobby movie. Be honest, do you wish the DC movies were still serious like they used to be? Or are you okay with the new direction? I'm fine with the new direction. I mean, what's serious? Are we calling the Tim Burton movie serious? Look at this movie right now. You have a guy doing this, the Raiders of the Lost Ark thing, where he's coming at Batman with the swords. And what does Batman do? He just does this. He's like, you'll see him like hit him like. It's goofy a little bit with the fighting. Kicks him once. It's very Raiders of the Lost Ark. I just want the films to be iconic. That's what I really want. I want the films to be iconic. I want them to be rewatchable. I want people to rewatch the films over and over, just like they did with this Batman film. You know, this film still gets watched today, not just by me, but tons of fucking people. Still, that's what I want DC films to do. I don't want them to be niche. Maybe some characters could be niche, you know, but like They should be iconic. They should be a thing like, you haven't seen The Flash? You got to see The Flash. It should be that. That should be every fucking film. You haven't seen The Dark Knight? We're watching it right now. You haven't seen the Batman 89? We're watching it right now. Look at these woods. Look how fake these woods are. This is the woods from Wizard of Oz right now. Look at this shit. It looks straight out Wizard of Oz. The same exact set. Wild. Like, Justice League or, Zack Snyder's Justice League. Nobody says, oh, you have to watch it. Nobody says that about those films, which sucks because it's the first Justice League film. It should have been iconic. It should have been something like, oh, you cannot miss this. It's the first Justice League film. That's what Avengers got, dude. Like, everybody has to see the Avengers film, the first one, at least once, That's the status that film has reached. Didn't get that with Justice League, and that's a big problem. Tell good stories. Be respectful of the character. Yes. Coherent stories. I think that's more. Yeah, 100. I agree with all this. Don't ruin the legacies. Take calculated risks. How about that? That's a better way of saying that. Read more than one comic before you make a film, Tim Burton. Tim Burton, I don't even think I read a single comic. Alan Moore's not the only resource, that's for sure. Yeah, especially with regards to Superman. Alan Moore wrote a Superman book, right? What was it, Man of Tomorrow or something? And it's funny, the Supergirl movie is called Woman of Tomorrow, right? Isn't that what they're calling it? Supergirl, Woman of Tomorrow? Bats are great survivors when they're in cages. Why does he have that one in a cage? He has a bat in a cage right there. This bat cave is so, like, this is not practical at all. Batman has to walk around a lot of places. Got to climb a lot of ladders and stuff. This is not. He has mouthwash in front of him. Did you see that? Oh, if you can go back and pause that, he had mouthwash in front of him because he doesn't leave the spot. He's constantly watching the screens. I think it's a cool detail. How does she not figure out it's him? He's staying away from her. He's staying in the shadows. I like that. That's some excellent blocking when you think about it. Like, he got up from the chair, walked over a couple steps, turned around, and the lighting's right on his eyes, and everything else is shadowed out. Excellent blocking. Like, they had to work that out before the scene even started. You know what I'm saying? Like, excellent blocking. You don't see that kind of shit anymore. Oh man, I have my external hard drive plugged in. I just unplugged it with my foot. Plugged it back in. Okay. When they reboot Justice League, I think they should approach it like Justice League New Frontier. Oh yeah, that'd be iconic. Yeah, all goals and they all come together to fight Starro at the end. Right? If Flash is resetting the universe, we could bring back characters that are dead like Starro. Right? Yeah, I know what you're referring to. Snyder's obsession with Alan Moore's Dark Knight. No, it's Frank Miller's Dark Knight Returns. I think that's what you mean. Alan Moore did Watchmen. Frank Miller did Dark Knight Returns. Yeah, but that going back to what you're saying, like, those are the only books Zack Snyder's read. It seems like anything with Frank Miller and anything with Alan Moore, which it's not bad if you just read those. I mean, those are really good writers. But yeah, there's a reason why Alan Moore never watched Watchmen. I think Alan Moore's pretty dead on. Go watch Alan Moore talk. He's great. He hates Hollywood. It's so funny. He hates all the movies they've tried to make about his books. Oh. Bob. Dude, it's really fucked up he kills Bob, man. Oh, man. I need to smoke a joint. It's been a minute. I'll wait till the movie's over. I'll roll one, smoke it, go sleep. That's what I'll do. You know, I was looking at spoiler-free reviews for Flash today. What's that one? Oliver Harper or something like that? He does like the long form reviews. He loved it, and that guy's like a critic of everything. That guy will find and nitpick movies to death, and he didn't have any problems with the Flash. Said is his most enjoyment he's ever had with a DC movie. I think that's like his words, which is good to hear. That's good to hear. Oh, we're about to get to the let's get nuts part. Is what we're all here for. this is what's tying all the DC movies together. Let's get nuts. That's a good line. He pushed her down. That's oh, Vicky likes to get told to shut up. You could tell in her eyes right here. Different sides of the person. All he has to do is say, "I'm Batman." Oh my god, you're married. all he has to say is, "I'm Batman." Is he improving this scene? No. That's why he's such a good actor. It really feels like he's just coming up with this stuff on the spot. I love Fast really good, but I warn you, it goes full autism at the end. Not a bad thing, but definitely very unexpected. Interesting. I'm excited to see that. It's a mixed bag. A lot of critics I expect would love it, hate it, or have mixed perspectives. Critics I expect to hate it loved it. Yeah, that's the thing I'm noticing. The people that are super critical of DC movies are liking it, so and obviously the Snyder tards are gonna hate it. Obviously, they're gonna hate it. Uh, Multiplicity. Oh yeah. I've seen that a long time ago. Threw herself out of a window. You want to get crazy? A rooster in the hen house. The music turns off the music. Bob is ready to shoot him. He called him Jack. I like him already. This is one of my favorite scenes in the movie too. This "Let's Get Nuts" line, I love it. He's just silent. Tell me something, my friend. Dance with Devil in Pale Moonlight. I would love they brought that line back. Fucking Batman playing possum again. Never rub another man's rhubarb. It's insane how in sync I am with your comments considering buffering. It's hard to get it right. That's why we're doing this live. Yes. Yes. The timer is definitely helping because it's the timer's in, like, I don't think that's stalled at all. So even if my stream is going in and out, when it's over, it should, it should upload right, Great laugh. I mean, it's such an iconic Joker laugh. I like Heath laugh too. Bruce is gone. That is some good sterling silver right there, right there. You know what I'm saying? That's some good silver right there. It stopped a fucking bullet. And she passes out. I think we're almost approaching the third act of this film right now. That's another thing. I feel like the film doesn't waste your time. We skip along pretty quickly in this film. I want to say it's right around the 2 hour mark. Right? I can look it up right now. I can look up the stuff. They found out the Waynes were murdered on the street right there. Now it's all coming together. Now she's figured it out. 2 hours and 6 minutes. So just over 2 hours. Just a touch over 2 hours. So yeah, we're in the third act. Oh, we're coming close to the third act here. It makes them into Batman. Vicky Vale's putting it together. She's not just don't get personal. She's putting it together, right? She's not dumb. Dude, what was Alfred? He lifted up his finger and he did this. What was that? What was that? What was that, dude? Oh my god. There's a laughing cameo flash. I won't say anymore. Interesting. I can't wait to see it. Oh my god. I'm less than 24 hours. Where are we? I'm seeing it at 8 o'clock at night tomorrow. I'm gonna take my girlfriend to dinner, and then we're gonna go see the movie. I want to get high as hell. I don't I want to like smoke a bunch of joints. Maybe take some edibles. I don't know. Joker here. I like that Joker puts on like the human makeup when he addresses people. It's a cool detail. Like he's subconscious about his own like look. And he's trying to cover it up. $20 million cash. Nice. It's such a good movie. I'm just getting sucked into it now. I mean, we're gonna get into the part of the film that it gets a little controversial is the ending with the killing of the Joker, really. I feel like that's most people's like real problem at the end here, but I think it makes sense story wise. And Batman doesn't directly kill him. He ties him to, the statue thing. If the Joker just lets go of the helicopter, he falls down and he's stuck to the statue. He doesn't fall all the way to the ground. It's because he keeps holding on to the helicopter. He breaks the statue off the thing, and then he's fucked. So it's Joker's own fault. We're gonna finally see Batman's origin. An hour 30 into the movie, we're finally gonna see his parents' death. Hour 30 in. Footlight freeze at the Monarch. It's not Zorro. That's another detail they could have added. They could have put the Zorro poster there. I think that would have brought everything together. I mean, it doesn't really matter what they're saying, I guess. It's just a cool detail. Ever dance with the devil in the pale moonlight? Who killed the Waynes? Who wanted the Waynes dead? That's something these movies never really answer. These Burton ones. I forget if the Joel Schumacher ones ever talked about it. Like, these are clearly mobsters. Why would they want some pearls, Why would they want some random pearls? The pearls falling. Tim Burton knew to do that. He knew to put that in the film. The pearls falling. This guy, get this guy to be Joker. Look at this guy. Who is this guy? Is that Bob? That was next to him? He's a good looking dude, but he has that Joker like smile. He'd be a good one. I feel like watching Departed now. Ultimate Nicholson. Oh, dude, he's so good in that movie. I still the ending of Departed, I still get pissed off at. I'm like, God, the wrong person lived. Leo didn't deserve to die. Oh, God damn it. But it's my control. I think I have a timer on my controller. And Vicky Vale is confronting Michael Keaton right now in the Batcave. Alfred fucking let her. God damn it, Alfred! You fucking do it. You have one job: keep people out of the fucking Batcave. This old man. You have one job, Alfred. Stop letting people down here. Of course, Bruce Wayne in the turtleneck, iconic. Why did he do it? Oh, this guy go work. He's a billionaire. He doesn't have a real job. He's just Batman. You know. Look at the bat symbol in the chest. That is not the bat symbol that's on the cover. Look at the bat symbol that's on the cover. It different. All right. It's just so funny to me that they made this whole movie with a completely different bat symbol on his chest. They decided after they made it that they were going to change it, and he's going to destroy Ace Chemicals. A lot of people complain about this on the internet now. You know, say that Batman's killing all these people. Well, he's not. You know, I don't know. He's not machine gunning them down. He blows up the factory. It's not his fault that they're in there. You know, it's another like he's not intentionally killing them, but yeah, he's killing them. They're not getting out of the factory fast enough. that miniature looks pretty good. I like the way that looks. I'll have to save you. You shouldn't be in this factory anyway. And I don't see any dudes there. He's just driving out of there. Where are all the fucking henchmen? They all left. They all got out of there. They all ran out of there. Time lapse. I don't know. Boom, dun. It looks like a smile on the top of the factory. I don't know if you noticed that at the top left of it. It looked like a smile. This is very Adam West Joker now. Like, you know, like look at the helicopter with the old Joker logo on it. Looks straight out of the Adam West TV show. Here's Prince again. Ooh! Ooh! I never loved the extra peaks on the tail. Yeah, me neither. I didn't like it at all. Yeah, he did like a young Hugo Weaving. Was it? I mean, I gotta look up the casting. I'm gonna look up the casting. Bro, live stream tomorrow after you see the Flash. Oh, for sure, man. Good night. Good night. We will live stream. I'm gonna record a pod. I mean, I'm gonna record a review, and then we'll live stream, I guess. But I'll also be putting up a review because I gotta have my formal thoughts about it. He better get a Batmobile upgrade. I mean, that's what I imagine with the past of Batman is that every movie he gets a better equipment, right? Every movie. Hey, good night, film. Thanks for joining. We are in the last 30 minutes of this film. Here we're the town central here. Again, Joker giving all the money to everybody. Yeah, I know. I want to see who. I bet he's nobody. I bet it's just a nobody. Sex. Another Prince song about sex. All right, can't escape it. All right. Okay. Oh. Yeah, Goon 3, Goon 4, Crime Lord 1, Crime Lord 2. Napier Hood. What? It's Batwing. Doesn't look that bad still. Definitely not Batman in there. If you just paused on that cockpit, that's definitely not Batman in there. Doesn't look at Gotham City. I like the look of the city. I mean, for 1989, not that bad looking. Who do you trust? Watching his tights. Hugo Blick. Hugo Blick. He is creepy looking. He could still play Joker. He could still play Joker, dude. Dude, it's fucking. I swear to God. He could definitely still play Joker. He still looks kind of young. You know, he's like, oh, I think he can pull it off. Oh, you looked up too. You looked up to Hugo Blick. Did I get it? Motherfucker. Yep. Nobody talks about the product placement in these old movies, right? She's holding a Nokia camera. Nobody talks about that product placement. I hate when people like nitpick movies like that. Like, oh, it has product placement in it. Like every movie, if it's a big budget, has product placement. That's how they pay for the movie half the time. Like, it's so funny. Like people are like, oh, Warner Bros. Is gonna go bankrupt. Like they don't pay for these movies. Investors pay for these movies. Like, you know what I'm saying? Product placement pays for these movies. Warner Brothers doesn't spend a dime on these movies. They distribute the movies, so they're probably spending more money there in distribution. But yeah, investor monies. Batwing. Oh God. Oh, Tim Burton has no problem showing guys falling to their death. Oh my God. I mean, they probably worked forever on those Batwing shots, huh? Dude, he took off his mask. Knox trying to be a hero though, and Vicky Vale runs him over. Really? Are you okay? No, you fucking hit him with a car, yo. Jesus. Yeah, he's too old. It could be great. I don't know. I mean, Jack Nicholson wasn't very young when he played this Joker. I mean, what was he, like 40 something? I don't know. He stole my balloons. That part's coming right here. Those are my balloons. He stole my balloons. And then he shoots Bob for it. Why are you shooting Bob? What did Bob have to do with it? You know what I'm saying? He's about to cross the line. Yeah. One of those things. Bob? Gun. How could Bob could have known? You kill your best friend. Oh my god. Cross the line, Joker. Yeah, I'm gonna need a minute or two alone. Just killed my best friend. Is the Batwing gonna go in the moon? Oh, this shot, iconic. Beautiful. Fucking beautiful. It still looks good. They worked really hard on that shot. That shot probably took months. I like that shot of the Batplane too. I love when Batman misses all these spots, all these fucking shots he misses. So is Batman trying to kill him right here, or is Batman intentionally missing? Like, how does he miss all these shots? Or is Joker just that lucky? He's just trying to scare Joker, maybe? I don't know. I mean, he's taking out all these dudes. Maybe Joker's just lucky. Look at all this shit they unload on him. I feel like they could really clean up this some of the special effects. Look at this miniature. Great looking miniatures, man. Love it. It totally looks like toy cars right there. Oh my god, it looks like a bunch of toy cars. It's totally Team America, dude. Totally Team America right here. Oh, they hung on that shot way too long. I would have cut that, down a little bit. They hung on that. If you cut quicker, you probably don't see the toy car so much. But yeah, that totally looked like Team America. Oof. Gnarly. Oh. I kind of like the Joker death. I don't know. Better make it 10. He looks. That's funny. Okay. Cathedral. Of course, it ends in a cathedral. It's Batman. He's gothic. It's got to end in a gothic building. It's got to end fucking dark. Almost get some Frankenstein vibes, some Dracula vibes, old Hollywood horror movie vibes, which is like what Tim Burton's really inspired by when you look at his like filmography. I feel like he draws a lot of inspiration from old horror. I mean, Tim Burton's a really interesting guy. He's a really kooky guy. I'm Tim Burton. I'm all kooky. Why does Batman do this? To warn Joker that he's coming? He pushes over the chairs to warn them that he's coming. Very not a Batman thing to do. I'm coming, Joker. Where's your grappling hook, Batman? Batman walking upstairs. You'll never see this again. Batman walking upstairs. Oh no, you did in Zack Snyder's Justice League. Oh my god, remember that one shot where they're like walking up in the sewers and they're walking upstairs? Of course. Oh my god. Why was that shot in that movie? That's another thing I would have cut out of that movie. Why do we need to see the Justice League walking upstairs? I can't think of that movie. I get mad. I want to make Batman, but I want to have him. I want to give him scissors for hands. No, Tim. No. What was great with the Joker toys is that when you got the toys in real life, they looked film accurate. That's right. I miss the film accurate stuff is so expensive now. The Hot Toys figures are like, hundreds of dollars. Hundreds and hundreds. I wanted those so bad for the longest time. But I'm like, nah, it seems like a waste of money. I don't know. Does their value increase as time goes on? Like, can you resell those for thousands? Like, Batman's getting a lot of use out of this fucking acid spray. I'll tell you what, he's getting a lot of use out of this. It's got to be his favorite weapon here. Doing. That almost hit Batman. Okay, that was like that was a centimeter away from his face. Here's Jim Gordon's big line. What's he say? Go around. What was he saying? Get a spotlight up there. Like, that's all Jim Gordon does in this movie. Why is anyone helping Jim Gordon move this thing? Let's go. Nobody help me. Let's just go. I'm sick of trying to push this. Let's go. Justice League walking upstairs is peak cinema. If you didn't like it, you don't understand the film. You don't understand the beauty of the film, the walking upstairs slowly. Flash walking, dude. Can you imagine how frustrating it would have been for Flash to walk behind everybody? like how fucking stupid that is. Like, he's like, let me just go up the stairs first and check it out. That's what Flash would do, right? He'd just go, boop, right up there. He would take the members one by one up there as quickly as possible. Batman's all fucked up. He's all, cut up here. Shall we dance in the pale moonlight? And here, another Raiders of the Lost Ark. I feel like Tim Burton loves Raiders of the Lost Ark, man. He has like 2 moments like this. Knives coming. And what was that? A hand stopper extender? Why does Batman have that for this one moment? That's so funny. He has this one gadget for this one moment with this guy. Oh. That guy was useless. He just went through the floor. That guy just killed himself. That's not Batman's fault right there. There's a goon. Batman's taking on the goons. Because Joker's not a fighter, man. He's not a fighter. Just save one person because for some retarded reason you can't use the Speed Force to carry people, right? And he does. He saves like all the scientists, and then a piece of rubble's falling, and for some reason the Flash stops. Like he can't just go get it. Like say like he's like no, and then Cyborg shoots it to stop it. Like why? How come Flash can't get to it? You know what I'm saying? Faster than the speed of light. Gotta give Cyborg something to do, I guess. Da, da, da. This goon is taking Batman. Batman doesn't know what to do. He needs another gadget to take out this guy. Such a bulky suit Batman's wearing. He's just eating these punches. Eating these punches. Oh, that was some good work by that stunt guy. He looked like he took a hit in the back of the head. Probably did. Yeah, Batman just killed that guy. Batman just threw that guy off like 40 stories there. At least it's a quick death. Yeah, Tim Burton didn't really care. That Batman did not have that no kill rule back in back then. Did not give two fucks. And Batman in the comics didn't have the no kill rule until much later. You know, if we're talking about Golden Era comics, he was killing people like left and right. Here we go. Batman's stalking. He's stalking him in the shadows. I just hope future generations of the Flash allow the character to carry people through the Speed Force. Yeah. He's got to hold them by like the back of the neck and head so they don't get whiplash. Or burn alive. I don't know. Oh, she's going down on him. Oh my gosh, she's about to. Excuse me. Batman said it. Batman said his line. Idiot. Think about how many people Batman's killed and dropped already. So, like, I'm thinking back to that scene. Maybe he did drop Jack on purpose. You know, at least Jack Napier thinks so. There's a lot of blood on his face, huh? Oh. What? You wouldn't hit a guy with glasses now, would you? What are you talking about? How childish can he get? Wow, Joker kind of strong to just pull him over like that. What are you laughing at? So gothic. It's so gothic, so Batman. Why are you trusting him? Why is Vicky Vale so dumb right there? Like, why on earth would you trust Joker to pull you up? What on earth are you thinking right now? Dude, I love it. He just can't. Oh. I mean, they're setting up the fact that this building's kind of falling apart. It's very decrepit. Yeah, he has some loyal ass henchmen. Time to retire. What is like Joker never gonna do crime again? He's just leaving. Sometimes I just kill myself. All he's got to do is just not hold on to this fucking ladder. Batman's going to hook him to the statue. And now, once Joker knows that he's hooked, he's stuck, you got to let go of the ladder. So you're just hanging from the building, right? But no, he just wants to keep holding on to the fucking helicopter here. Just let go of the building, right? You lose. Oh, can't anymore. Now you're really fucked. Batman could still save him, though. Batman can cut the rope, right? He can cut the statue off him. I don't know. He doesn't deserve to be saved. He killed Bob. He fucking killed Bob. He deserves to die. Story-wise, makes sense. Oh. That's a weird shot. Him falling right there, that was a weird shot. That was a weird shot. We won't talk about bad CGI. The famous bat with the grappling hook last second happens in almost every Batman film from the 90s, right? I think it happens in every single one of them. It better happen in Batman Brave and the Bold. I need a scene like that where he shoots up a grappling hook on his way down, you know? Dude, he indented the ground. How did he not splatter? We know now that if you fell from that high up, you would explode. Like you would hit the ground and you just go, you know? He dead as hell. There's Jim Gordon. Hey, we're back at the Times Square here. Gotham Square. For the 20th time in this movie. So many Gotham Squares, you know. I highly recommend watching Kevin Smith's commentaries of Batman Returns. I think that's my favorite one. He kind of shreds Batman Returns. It's so funny. Who's got you? Ooh, yeah. Is the whole Batman grappling hook saving people homage to Superman 78? Could be. It really could be. Tim Burton's drawing most of his inspiration from other movies, not Batman comics. So, here's the signal. Jim Gordon's big line. Here's the signal. What the signal? Oh, you can't ever be with Batman. He's going to be Batman. Duh. Last 5 minutes of the movie, guys. There's Alfred. I gotta take you to the airport, Vicky Vale. Champagne. So I guess they never talk again or something like that. See, it wraps up like they're not getting a sequel. That's what I see a lot in this ending. It's like there's only gonna be this Batman movie or something. They were not expecting it to be a giant monster sensation. Dun, dun, the triumphant theme. Dun, 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 dun. Bravo, bravo. Round of applause. Love it. Holy shit. And we get the Batman theme again. One more time for good measure. Excellent movie. If you watch the flashback cover, you could see Kevin Smith and Jason Mewes walk past in the background. Oh, that's cool. That's fun. That's fun. Well, we did it, guys. We did it. We watched Batman 89. Good night, guys. I will see The Flash tomorrow. I'm finally going to see Michael Keaton be Batman for the first time in over 30 years. Incredible. This is happening. Can't wait to see it. Thanks for joining, man. Thanks for joining, guys. I'm not going to let the internet ruin Flash for me. Okay? I'm going in hyped as fuck. Hyped as fuck. Can't wait. I'm just excited to see like his powers and stuff. Anyway, final thoughts on Batman 1989. Still a very good movie. Effects obviously very dated. Very dated. Some of the miniature shots don't look that great. But damn, that music holds up. The music holds up pretty goddamn good. Michael Keaton, hell of a good job. Jack Nicholson, hell of a good job. They carry the movie. I think if you have anybody else casting those roles, I don't think this movie is nearly as good. It's not an origin movie too, which I like a lot. It is like Batman's in the middle of being Batman and his first interaction with Joker, really. Tim Burton did not really care about any rules about Batman. He just wanted to make a good movie. But I gotta respect him for that. Warner Brothers gave him Batman and like do something with this, and he did whatever he wanted, and he did even more of what he wanted in Batman Returns, which I like Batman Returns as well. I think that movie's a lot of fun. Penguin's so weird in that movie. My God, he's always oozing from the mouth. Danny DeVito's he's just so good in that movie though. Love Danny DeVito. Especially in Always Sunny in Philadelphia. But yeah, that was Batman 89. I love it. Thank you all for joining. I will watch The Flash tomorrow. I will make a review, and I'll probably have a live stream before I post the actual review because, we'll record the thoughts for the review, and then I'll go live, and we'll talk spoilers in the live stream. How about that? That's how we'll do it. Talk spoilers and all that. I'm so excited. Oh my God. So excited. Wait, what do I got here? What do I got here? I don't need that. My fucking Flash hat I haven't had a chance to wear in like a year. Finally gonna have a chance to wear it. Boom! It's a Flashpoint Flash hat. Hell yeah. Make sure get a little dusties off there. But yeah, I'll wear my Batman shirt, my Flash hat. Get ready for that. And that's it. That's the movie. I can stop this clock right now. Thanks, guys, for joining. We are now ready for The Flash. Comment below. Let me know what you think of Batman 89. If you enjoy these watch salons, these watch parties, we'll do more. We'll do it for Batman Returns and all the Batman movies. Get through all that. I did a drunk reaction to Batman and Robin one time. I want to redo that. I want to redo that drinking game. Because I did that stream with somebody I'm not even friends with anymore. So let's do it with someone I'm actually friends with, right? I'll see you guys. Bye-bye. Love you.